Hey, what's up, guys? True Dictator back again with some more CK3 Princes of Darkness gameplay. Uh, I kind of want to start here to show who our main characters are for now anyways. Here's me, Vladimir Rustovich. Here's my wife, Razkolchna, something like that. She's the queen or duchess of Vistulania. Here's my daughter who rebelled against me. I think I got her locked up right now. Don't know. We'll deal with that, though. Let's get it started here. Hopefully it doesn't load too long. If it does, I'll restart the video after it stops loading. I didn't think about that. No, it started pretty quick. Alright. So here we go. To go over what happened last time before we stopped, just as a refresher. Basically, I just started out. I'm getting my realm stabilized. I took 2 counties. I took Tarju, Craiova, actually 3 counties. I also took this one as well. Fulgaris. I forced my vassal to rebel against me, who is my rival, this guy's father actually, and then by forcing him to rebel by demanding something he would not give me, i.e. this county, I was allowed to imprison him as a criminal, right? And so I imprisoned him, and he was my vassal, so that hated me, so I killed him, right? Because I don't need that in my life. Don't make my life any harder than it already is. So now his son is in charge of this, I believe it's a duchy tier title. Right, he is. I actually, to get into more of CK3 mechanics, I am emperor. That's fine, but I don't really have enough lands to be like an emperor. I'm more like a kingdom tier title or character right now. So I don't really want dukes, because dukes can have lots of vassals. And when they have lots of vassals, see, look at this. Look how much stuff he has. That's extra money in his pocket that I don't want him getting. See, he owns... How many lands does he own? 4? That's not that much. This guy, he has 1 title, but he has 3 vassals, all paying him taxes. That's just more money in his pocket, makes him stronger. So I don't want my vassals to actually be dukes, okay? To start off here, I'm going to go ahead and press this autonomous vassals... limited crown authority law to, it's just more money. Plus, I want to make sure that I'm allowed to revoke titles, even though I was allowed to revoke earlier. That's going to make my vassals hate me a little bit more, but honestly, right now, I don't really care, because I'm such a Chad that, I mean, my marshal's just insane how good I am with it, that my advantage is crazy. I kind of want them to rebel against me. That way I can take away their duchies. I do not want any dukes right now. Any dukes that I do eventually get, I want to have, like, under my thumb, essentially. Like, more ghouls as dukes would be great. Like, this guy, no problem. He should be a duke, right? Because he's my ghoul. And what is a ghoul in Princess of Darkness? Vampire the Masquerade, or the World of Darkness entirely. Ghouls are essentially, and you read it here, after a vampire feeds their blood to another creature, they become a ghoul, granting a few benefits. The aging process halts, sometimes even reverting slightly. They have limited access to disciplines and faster healing. However, ghouls are dependent on the blood, as they will revert to their true age when denied access, sometimes fatally. Alright, so this guy's basically, he's my servant against his will, although he loves me because I give him blood, and he loves the blood, you know, because it keeps him immortal right now. But, as such, I have a strong hook on him. Strong blood oath, right? That's gonna last until 1249, so it doesn't last forever. I don't know why it wouldn't last forever, because he's always gonna be my ghoul. Don't know. Either way here, Domitor, right? So plus 100 forever, because I am his Domitor. That doesn't go around, but my strong hook doesn't go away. But my strong hook will go away, which is fine. But I want more. Basically, I want my ghouls serving as my dukes. I don't want anybody else doing it, because I can keep my dukes like my ghouls like me. Okay, so to continue from where we stopped last time, I just finished that war where a bunch of my vassals rebelled, and I locked up almost all of them except for the one who fought me off. That's actually why I'm wounded right now. A little cut up here. Doesn't matter. You know, a cut up lion, still a lion, man. Still a killer. But, so let's go over what prisoners I got. I want to think about either taking away their lands or maybe leaving them locked up or getting a ransom or something. So this guy, he... What's your title here? He owns... Okay, so he owns this title, Soraka. Okay. He hates me a lot because I hold his de jure duchy. Don't really care about that. But he does have 30 prestige. I might just try to... I kind of want to keep him alive. But I want to negotiate his release. I want to demand conversion. Because I don't really want to get rid of this guy. Because he's just a count. It doesn't really bother me. Him being, you know, joining vassal factions and such. So I am going to demand he converts. Let him go. Okay, Count Simon. What is his... Okay. This is the guy I actually installed. Because I used to own this county. He hates me as well. Most people hate me. Because I hold his de jure duchy. And he doesn't like that. He has 19 prowess. Wrathful, sadistic, arrogant. I don't really want to get rid of him. Usually in CK3, I would just like kill all these guys and get their lands away. But I don't really want to do that. Because, I mean, they're useful. And in this mod, there aren't so many super strong vampires, right? So I am just going to negotiate release on this guy. Demand conversion. Pack member Wolfar. This guy really hates me. Because he is a predator. 25 prowess though. Show me your county. He is my direct vassal. I am just going to force him to convert as well. Yeah. That's kind of keeping in line with the kind of person that Vladimir Rustovich is. He's zealous, right? He wants people to be his faith, which is Regalis. This is a very normal vampire faith to begin with at the 1250 mark. Oathsworn, not a very great trait, but essentially Oathsworn, High Clans, Noblesse Oblige. These are the three main tenets of the faith, of this faith. So Noblesse Oblige. It's just standard stuff here, but this one is basically like one of the like more standard faiths. It's not really out there as opposed to like something like Khuldoon, which this one goes crazy. Inner journey, pursuit of knowledge, knowledge above all. Like virtues, callous, wrathful. It's not weird like Einherjar. I don't really know how to say that. This one's more of like a Viking faith, warmonger, old ways. Communion's very nice though, but they don't have a head of faith. I have played that faith before, and actually, these guys are from the, I want to say, Gangrel dynasty. Yeah, from Gangrel, the more animalistic type of vampires. I played a pretty good run over here as. Not her. He has a daughter. Shield Goddess? Yeah, I played as Countess Adisa. She's actually died. Wow, was executed. Hate to see it. Either way, continuing on here, I'm gonna keep going through my my vassals who are in prison. He's also my direct vassal, as opposed to being like a duke's vassal. Oh, he has really good stewardship. I really want to make this guy like a duke if possible. Because imagine this vassal on my council, right? Him as a strong vassal would be pretty good. But I am just going to negotiate release, another demand conversion here. Because I could kill these guys, but with the negative 50 debuff I have, or negative 30 I have to the Truce of Tootsfold, these guys are going to hate me no matter what. These are all just counts, too. I don't really care about counts. Right. So, what's her power? This is 16. Jakan, is that in Chimichi? That is in Chimichi. I don't mind her either. I'll leave her around too, because she is trusting, humble, but vengeful too. Negative 36 is not even that bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna force her to convert as well. That's gonna help in the long run. What's this? A Baron? Yeah, you can get out. Prems. Tell me about her. Yeah, she can leave. I don't care. This guy's a Baron. Can I ransom you? Yeah. Take my money. What about this guy? My son. Come on, dude. Oh, but I think I can demand his conversion here. Will not accept because he's zealous. I'm gonna have to get something out of this. I might just leave him locked up. He can't rebel again while he's locked up. That's fine. I'll leave him locked up. He's not gonna die in my prison because he's a vampire. Yeah, not bothering me. How about you, Gertrude? Can't ransom. Who can I ransom? 2 more. Baroness Edit. Yeah, you can get out. And this guy too. I really want to get my my father is imprisoned by me. Whoa. Nah, you're staying locked up for now. I might try to eat him. Or diablerize him, rather. So I'm going to pin him and decline that. So just after these wars, you really gotta try to get your realm straightened out. This guy's gonna be a problem for sure. I'm gonna try to take his dukedom away somehow. Rogue title. Duchy. It is an act of tyranny. I couldn't do it. I don't have a reason to. I need him to try to rebel again. And actually, you know what? I'm going to say before I do this. But I might try to trial by fire this guy. How much money do I have? 371? Yeah, there's that special option that Vladimir gets. He can trial by war somebody. I don't know what that means, but by God, we're going to try it. Whoa, it's like a... Got it. It's a martial challenge. Let's see it. I got it. So now he's going to hate me less. But he's going to hate me no matter what because of the want seat on the council. I might give it to him. God, all I have are people who hate me. He hates me so much. Yeah, I can't put this guy as my spy master. I need to try to get somebody who doesn't hate me too much and has decent, what's it called? Intrigue as my spy master, or scourge as it's called. So I'm going to recruit this guy. Plus 100. And I'm going to try to marry you to somebody with good intrigue who doesn't hate me. Okay, Rosalie, Death's Embrace. I've seen her before in this game. Really cool character. Yeah. No, actually, plus 48, the Harpy. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Harpy on board here. Put the Harpy on my council. because she doesn't hate me. She's gonna keep me safe from people trying to murder me. For the most part, she's gonna try her best. I can actually switch off Ladislaw from the council with a better, somebody with better learning. And Count Zelos? What about... no, I can't put this guy on it. He doesn't have any learning. So I'm gonna put Count Zelios on it for now. Hates me. But he is gonna make it convert faith faster in the county of Tarju Jew. I don't know how to say that. Continuing on here. So the realm's doing a lot better. Oh, I need to cover the masquerade. That's gonna cost way too much. Wait till I have 150, then I'm gonna cover the masquerade. Oh. Time to embrace this guy. Get embraced. So yeah. I just turned this guy into a vampire. He was one of the great characters from the previous episode that I found. He's got a special name. Don't know how to say it. I'm gonna call him Bolslaus, right? So I'm just gonna pick the middle option here, just a balanced education. I always think that's best in this game. But you can teach him his place, make him obedient if uninspired, or he can figure it out on his own. He's gonna turn out more good, but also be more free-spirited. So I don't really want. So I'm just gonna do the middle balanced education here. Let some time tick by, get some more money going up. Check my domain out too, see how I'm doing. 100 gold. Whatever. I gotta build up back. I gotta build up to 150. That'll come fast enough. Pay ransom. For her? A human? I mean, if you insist. Yeah, I'll take 10 gold. 54 stress or 100. I don't have 100 gold. I have to take stress here. So talk about stress in this game. Let me see if I can actually go into... Yeah, let me hunt real quick. Alright. I'll put this off for now. So talk about stress in this game, okay? In regular CK3, you build up stress when you do things that don't really, like, suit you as a character. Or take, like, stressful events, right? So I'm vengeful. So if I forgive somebody, I would build up stress. I'm ambitious, so if I don't keep counties, I build up, you know, I take stress. Zealous, if I don't support Regalis, I take more stress, right? So in basic K3, you know, stress is like not the worst thing in the world, but in this game especially, it's very important because you build up too much stress, and you might let that dog out. All right, you might let the dog out of you. All right, because vampires in this game are constantly they constantly feel compelled to do vampire things. They are monsters, you know. They are monsters, and your stress builds up too much, you might become an actual monster. And I think I can show you what it's called here too, because it should be illegal. Frenzy, criminal. So you become a white if you build up too much stress. Basically, you're a vampire who has lost the entirety of their morals. They are, for all intents and purposes, the beast within themselves. A character who has fallen into the wassail can never be saved or again played. So what's the beast? Another thing here too. It's the inner predator that strives for control over their mind. It stands in direct opposition to their humanity, is responsible for many of the base urges canites, or vampires, feel on a nightly basis, alright? So, in the game, in the tabletop game itself, your humanity is actually like a score you have, and it goes down, basically, if you do things that go crazy. Or you can start with like a low humanity character too in the tabletop RPG game. Usually older vampires have lower humanity, and like newer ones have high humanity because they're not used to being a vampire yet. But it usually always goes down. It doesn't ever go back up. You become more and more like the beast, but I don't think you ever become more human because you aren't human anymore. You're a monster. Okay, enough lore there. I am going to try to check on my herd here. Don't really need this. I'm just gonna wound this guy, take his blood, keep hunting. Something else too, I mentioned in the previous game, or previous video rather. So here's Mithras, right? He's a fourth generation vampire. His father is also a fourth. That's how you know for a fact that Mithras is committed diablerie, right? He ate another vampire because he should be a fifth generation. But so this guy's father, who's a fourth generation, is a third generation, known as a antediluvian, right? These are basically gods. You can't play as them. Their fathers, are, or not fathers, it could be a mother too, are the second generation vampires. The children of Cain. And who's Cain? Cain, the Dark Father. This is Cain from the Bible. He's the first vampire in this world, which I think is really cool. But he has all the... he's the original vampire. And the further you are from Cain in your bloodline, the weaker you are. So, really cool there. It brought some biblical history into it here. This guy's faithful. I love it. Do not convert faith on me, man. I'm tired of these kids that don't have my faith and are zealous. That's annoying. So I'm gonna present my my son to the other vampires, you know, and I always just behave yourself in there. I don't ever do this hiding them thing. I never felt the need to hide my children before. So my vassal either gets a hook on me or I owe her nothing. I don't care about a baroness. I owe you nothing. Okay, so this is the end of the education event line, and it basically just says that I've done what you could, you know. This guy could be your best friend or the most dangerous foe you'll ever face. Time will tell, as it always does. You're no longer helpless fledgling, but you're still my child, right? So Bolesloss is kind of a dog. Honestly, I'm gonna create my own coterie. This is your group of vampires who go with you to do stuff, basically. Your buddies. And I just do the default name. I'm gonna try to add this guy to it. Let some time tick by too while I do it. I'm gonna invite him to my coterie here. Less than 50 opinion. He won't do it. That's fine. Oh, this isn't good. So, my realm is becoming too big. So I now have what's called overextension, right? This happens in base CK3 as well. When your realm gets over a certain number, and it is a certain number, you can actually probably check it here. A lot of stuff going on here. Let's do that. But, so when your realm gets over a certain number in CK3, go to my subjects here. Realm size 68, right? Something along there. You get overextension. It shows right here. I actually have growing overextension. As soon as I do this, it's gonna happen. And now I'm gonna take some more debuffs. So crazy men-at-arms maintenance costs. Independent ruler opinion, vassal tax contributions down, legitimacy is down. Legitimacy is a big deal too, because I'm gonna start bleeding legitimacy probably. So you can do something. You can appoint an imperial envoy to help assuage these issues here. Okay, so I'm gonna appoint her, my heir, because she's good. That's not helping me as I bleed legitimacy. Not gonna be great. Is there somewhere I can check legitimacy, how it's coming in? It doesn't show that number. But yeah, I'll take some money. I appreciate that, man. Absolutely. Okay, so legitimacy, let's see how it's moving here. So I have 1128.9, 1127.6. So I'm bleeding legitimacy currently. Not good. I still haven't figured out how to, like, make legitimacy not bleed like this with growing overextension. I think you have to, like, play around with spreading legends. I don't really have the money for it right now, so that issue's gonna stick around. Because my vassals they're actually spreading their lands. They're attacking other people, even though I don't really want them to. So what's going on here? My Scourge. Oh wow. So my Scourge is trying to defraud the realm. This is a Scourge that I just arranged to become my Scourge that I need because she has 16 intrigue. She's keeping me safe. So I could send her to the dungeon, or I could force her. Oh wow, she develops a grudge against me. I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want her to become... I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to... These funds are meant for me. 27 stress. Not great. And now my tax revenue has gone down as well. I'm in tough shape right now. This isn't easy. Because right now, if I were to raise my armies, I would be bleeding money. I have to get my stress lower. This is becoming horrible. Masquerade is covered up for now. Let's see if there's an event I can do to lower my stress. Or better yet, I am vengeful and ambitious. Can I, like, possibly, like, execute some prisoners? Gertrude, right? Can I execute you? And somehow I lose stress from killing her. Absolutely. Okay, how about Dan? Oh yeah, Dan, you're a goner, man. Because his faith is hostile evil to mine. He's via crudelitas. A different faith than mine that we are actually evil. That we don't like each other, our faiths do. So by beheading him, I lose stress because I'm zealous. That's awesome. I just lost so much stress from that. Okay. Keep moving here. I'd like to pause time a lot. Probably shouldn't. Oh, I got Scar. That's lit. Man, I look cool. Okay, I gotta keep upgrading my counties here. How am I doing on control? Control. Okay. Doing on control. Can I upgrade anything? See, I gotta try to get rid of this one. Serious blood tax. It's not gonna work for me. Minus 20 development decline. That's hurting my development growing. Wow, it's growing fast though, actually. I'll leave it for now. But that will go later. So I'm going to instead get influencing the merchants going. It's gonna cost 290. I need more money desperately. It's not even at 10 development yet, man. That's horrible. I'll see if I can build it somewhere else. I think I can build it here. Influence the burgers here. Another intense choleric character that I can hunt and drink their blood from. How are my choleric ones doing? He's 43. He's 45. I do believe. Yeah, he's 58. I'm just gonna drink her blood for now. I'm not gonna mess around with min-maxing that. I would like to just kill her completely and take all of her blood. There's an 8% chance that my masquerade exposure will increase, which I don't want to do. That's a little too high to be safe. But I do want to kill and take all of her blood so I get more choleric experience. That's over 100 more. But I'm just gonna take a lot wounding her. Just to be on the safe side here. I gotta start trying to gun for upgrading the Serenog Monastery too. 2800's kind of crazy though. Because of this, I'm kind of forced to either upgrade Subtle Lawgiver Influence or stay in the Authority Focus lifestyle for Martial lifestyle, which forces me to stay inside Martial, which is fine. But maybe if I get served the crown, baseline it's going to be above what I'm losing. Maybe just serve the crown will be enough. I think it will too. Okay, choleric. I don't know if I want to go all the way through Potence because I am pretty strong right now as is with my advantage. I think I'm going to go through celerity or celerity a little bit here and try to make it harder for people to kill me. Because that's really what I'm worried about right now. I'm not really too worried about doing damage. I can do that just fine. I just don't want to die. This guy's a problem. Okay. See if I can get influencing burgers here as well. I can. We're going to take that. Earlier, something showed from my culture. My culture got a new innovation. And yeah, it got a new tier of innovations. In CK3, your culture learns new things. And it makes your characters stronger if they have this culture. So right now, I'm actually the culture head? What? When did that change? Alright, I'm gonna have to investigate this then. So, okay, here's something right here you don't want to do. So this is my exposure and my current cultural fascination. The current cultural fascination is what you control, but the current exposure is something random. There's a neighboring culture that has this exposure. I'm getting it from the Bulgarians, right? They have that cultural innovation, chronicle writing, but we don't. So it's getting fed over to us because we're so close to them, which is very true to life how that would work. So you don't want to double up your current cultural fascination with your current exposure. It's not very efficient. So I'm going to switch it over to battlements instead. I think that's a good place to put it. I don't need any of this. Yeah, we're going to do that. So see, look, 10 years, 5 years, or 29. You see what I'm saying? It just makes it much more efficient. I get more out of it. I can wait another 5 years for this if I start putting more progress into this. Okay. Oh, cute. We'll be picking her up. I do believe I have a minion who is choleric. He's 46. Yeah, he's getting released. No, don't kill him. Release him. And now I will hunt Xena, drink her blood. Take a lot wounding her. She is getting hurtified. I can try to imprison my vassal. What did he do? Why is he known criminal for? I don't have much reason to wage war against this guy or try to imprison him. So I'm going to leave him for now. But he is a 4th generation. I could try to eat him later. That's fine. But in my faith, regardless, if I eat somebody and it gets figured out, and it always gets found out, by the way, I get Diablerist. Regardless opinion -50, which is insane. It's a very big debuff. I either need a lot of dread to keep them from attacking, or a very big army, right? Okay, so where's Vladimir at here? That's not my title. I don't care about that. I can join this guy's. Oh, it's already gone here. That was an event I could have joined. It's too late now, though. Sometimes this game gives you like 3 seconds to pick something. Doesn't make much sense. I'm gonna hold court. Get some more legitimacy going here. Sirocco. It's not mine. Yeah, I'm not giving money for this. Doesn't interest me at all. I'm not giving money for something that isn't mine. This guy's got secrets he wants to sell to me. I don't care. Too easy. That should have helped my legitimacy a little bit here. I think it did. Okay, that's an intense Auspex. I might need that. He's 30 Auspex. I have 2 Auspex. Okay, he's 54 in Auscent. No, I'm just gonna drink her blood. You just look at their ages. See who's better. If it's not a big difference, there's no point doing it. I am investing into Auspex and Choleric, but 3 in Choleric, 2 in... No, I keep saying Auspex. I mean Phlegmatic. But I kind of like... I don't like doing just one. Because eventually you get everything you can in that one. You're left with like 4 herds. You know? 4 or 5 herds who are in that one. You don't need anything more into. So I split it between 2, usually. Once I get battlements, I can upgrade my castles. But it's expensive. But I gotta spend money on something. You always try to spend money on your domain in this game. Anything else is not really worth it. Like right now, I could try to activities. I could try to do a pilgrimage or 550. Absolutely not. That's another building or 2. Empty court. What refugees? Plague resistance and development growth. Huh. Are any of these mine? Yeah. Gurgu is mine. Plague resistance, but development growth goes up. Yeah, come on in. This guy really hates me. Because he's not on my council. Oh boy. Yeah, come on in, man. Okay. I need to start making some moves on House of Tremere. Man, they're already so strong. Council of Ashes, then. Let's see how much money I'll lose if I raise my armies right now. 7.9 a month is insane. I'm just taking so much, I'm taking so many losses. Oh, there is a plague that's starting. Summon the position. Drink her blood. Alright. Now, I don't really need physicians. This guy's not even a vampire. You know, I'll take her. Why? She's a vampire. She has 30 prowess. I'm gonna put her onto it. I know she's terrible, but I think it's better than nothing here. Wonderful. She's a mummy. That's cool. So there's lots of different races in this game. Yeah, as your types of monsters. I am leaving him locked up because if I don't, he's going to join another faction against me. I can't force him to convert either. I would need a strong hook to force him to convert. Oh man. So this vassal faction keeps forming and disbanding, which is pretty annoying. I already have another claimant here on my title. That's just going to keep happening. I just need more money right now. I can deal with that a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to try to upgrade either influencing the merchants or probably influencing the burgers would be better. It's cheaper anyways. For 0.55 versus 0.55. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade the influencing the burgers, probably in both these counties, and then reconsider what I'm doing. Okay, that's phlegmatic, easy pick. Yeah, I'll take some time to look around a little bit here. So Tremere are mortal enemies. Wow, what happened? It used to be this guy who's in charge, but he's no longer in charge. So you can actually click on the Empire title history. So this guy abdicated. It was probably a vassal faction. This guy was it was a claimant faction for this guy to take the Empire. And now he has the Empire. It's pretty nutty. Can I mute that somehow? I'm about tired of that. Money for peace of mind, or oh my god. I'm gonna have to pay this money, because I'll pay it either way to reduce my masquerade exposure. Let's go into debt for 2 months. No, it's already gone. You want an alliance. You're across the world, I do not care. So, Tremere, there are mortal enemies here. They are man, can I mute that, bro? They're killing me over here. Man, give me a never. Apply changes. I don't care. Because I know the vassal factions are coming. So, once again, Tremere, there are mortal enemies. They're a different type of vampire. And it's going to show this guy, drink his blood. It's gonna show. I thought it would show here. Yeah, here it is, Tremere. A clan of scholars focused on blood sorcery. They were reviled for their supposed attack on the antediluvian Salat and feared for the strong clan discipline and cohesion unheard of elsewhere in Canine society. So I've read a couple of things about the world of Vampire the Masquerade and the World of Darkness, and pretty much Tremere aren't liked anywhere, even in like the modern times of the game or the world. And this, like the Vampire the Masquerade, that happens in like modern times too, because vampires are still alive then. But just a couple of things are different. There's something called the Camarilla in modern times. Basically, nobody likes these guys because they're like sorcerers. Nobody really messes with them. You know, they don't trust them. Especially too, because they're actually powerful. Right now, anyways. Till I get a hold of them. Yeah, I'm just bleeding money. Not great. Okay, get some more phlegmatic going here. I could discern the mortal. I don't really care about any of that. I'm gonna keep going down through dominate. I want to get forgetful mind. These guys up here are just a problem, man. Can I just grant you your independence, man? Is that an issue? Is that like something I can do? Ah, I take stress, man. Not great. It's not part of my empire here. And they are just a problem. You know, I am going to do it. I'm going to grant this guy independence. Just this guy. See how he does. Because I can't have this. I'm going to take stress for it. There you go, man. Let this guy drink his blood. Okay, now I can put somebody else here. I have other vassals who I can put on here now who are a little bit better and are also strong vassals. I got some cleric going for me here. Continue down celerity. So, right, celerity that's Protean. Right here, celerity, it makes you move faster, harder to kill, right? But to talk about vicissitude, which is that Chimichi special ability they have here. So vicissitude, one of the most horrifying powers available to Canites. Vicissitude is the signature power of the Chimichi and is almost unknown outside of the clan. With it, an experienced crafter can sculpt the flesh and bone of a subject, making them a creature of alien beauty or gnarling them into a deformed monstrosity. Now, these are the type of people that it's pretty crazy. They take like live humans and make them into like chairs and like lamps. And they stay alive. They're flesh crafted into these monstrosities. They'll be sitting on live humans. These are not good people. these guys, not very good people. That's why I love them. They're brutal. I love to see it. They're not really part of like Vampire the Masquerade because they're kind of like pariahs, you know, because of how brutal they are by nature, because they're Chimichi. And all Chimichi are descended from this guy, Chimichi the Eldest. Okay. That's actually why we're called Clan Chimichi, because of his name. So, once again, another intense cleric. I keep getting very lucky with this. There's a vassal faction coming. I want this guy to rebel. That'd be awesome. Is Vistulania ready to fight? She is. Just wish I had more money coming in. I'm gonna hold off on upgrading that for this vassal faction, I think. So I need some money in my pocket to effectively combat it, because as my armies are raised, I will be bleeding money. So I'm going to save up a little bit here. A lot of this game is just letting time tick. I don't want to sponsor him. It just costs money. I don't have time for it. There's something I can do later. I can survey my capital or host Elysium. That's all your counselors get together. They give you like options you can do. And surveying your capital gives you the option to, after you do it enough times, to increase how many building slots there are in your capital. Very strong. But I already have plenty. For now, anyways. Old court, I want to keep doing that. Keep my legitimacy from bleeding. Oh, man. Yeah, I will... Targu Jew is one of my counties. Free labor. Yeah, I'm going to do the 51. This is better, too. Better for development growth. Promote culture? I'm not doing that. At all. You want to keep your culture as isolated as you can, because it makes you upgrade your culture faster. You learn more innovations faster because you have less places to teach the innovations in. So this guy wants my title. Whoa, this is the guy whose father I killed and took his county, his duchy title. So I can fight him. Or my claim is a truer. My claim is a truer, man. I took it fair and square. That's tough. I'm not going to fight you and possibly lose that. What's your prowess at? 23? Mine's at 37. I probably win, but I'm not taking that chance. Once again, another phlegmatic human I can feed from. You just want to keep feeding from those humans. It gets a little boring, but you got to do it. I really would like to attack her before she gets swallowed up by the House of Tremere, but I am going to put it off for now. Because I am waiting for this vassal faction to start in a year. I have some money built up now. 210? No, I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to tick to speed 5, so I am just waiting for this vassal faction to show up here. Be a great chance to take away this guy's duchy that I know he's going to have. This guy's a duchy too. 2 months. Okay, so this is a melancholy. I'll take it just because it's intense. Okay, here comes that vassal faction. I have so much stress. I'll get some prisoners I can kill with the stress. Okay. So this is a run-up event you can get. Since about a month back, I've been having a recurring dream in which I discuss theology with power. Perhaps they have chosen me to spread their word, reward me with their blessings in turn. I will pray to... I don't have fertility because I'm a vampire. My close family likes me more. Strength in battle. I'll take strength in battle, why not? Here it is, here's that fight. Okay, they're gonna hate this. 1390 versus just me. They're not gonna win that. I mean, their armies are pitiful. I don't even have any Schlachta yet. These guys actually got a pretty decent army, but he won't once I get done with him. So, going to raise my armies right here, and I'm going to bring in Vistulania. She's really holding it down for me, man. Awesome. Okay. Lost somebody from my council because he's rebelling right now. My marshal. So I'll put Boslaus on because he has great marshal. Let's see if I can catch them. I do. Oh man, they're not doing very good. And what about over there? Who is that? Oh, I gotta bring it over there quick. They're sieging it down. Vistulania is coming over to help too. This is how wars of CK3 go, by the way, too. I didn't explain that very well in the last video, but wars of CK3 basically, you don't really get to fight the battles. You just send your troops against them, right? You look up what kind of armies they have. He has 500 Schlachta, or 300 Schlachta. I have 450. I have 400 Schlachta, 50 Vods. I have crazy prowess champions. Plus, I'm leading the battle. And my advantage is insane. So I don't lose this. And actually, the game gives you a little potential battle indicator here. What's going to happen? That's usually right. Sometimes it's wrong, but it's almost always right. You can usually trust it pretty good. If it says the battle is even, you probably won't win it. But you do get lucky sometimes. And you can, once you play the game a little bit, you start to figure that out. Whether or not you are going to win a battle. And I didn't even check to see whether or not it was going to be I win decisively before I sent this army over. Because I knew it was. I mean, just look at the numbers here. I know how good my army is. I knew I was going to win that. Okay. So they're back to sieging. I'm going to go towards this one. They're going to try to link up here. And another thing, too, in wars. Here's the war screen, right? They get war score. Something called war score. This is how you win wars, okay? Doesn't matter how many times you beat their armies, unless it's a peasant revolt. But in a regular war, what matters is the war score. You get war score from winning battles and from sieging down occupied holdings, right? So right now I have 66.9 from winning battles, okay? And he gets taking war score from, I want to say taking my capital. But he also will get war score from occupying holdings. So that's why I don't want him sieging anything down. He would get war score out of it. Especially if it's a county that I own, because then I would lose control. If I lose control, I'd make less money. Soraka's under siege? That's not even... I don't know what kind of fight that is. I'll investigate that later. But, that's not a war I'm a part of. Alright, they win. I win this handily. Okay, I have 74% war score, being very close to winning. They will start losing ticking war score before long. I have more pressing matters at the moment. I'm leading an army against 51 men. That's very pressing. Look at that. They're like rats, man, scurrying around. Just like what Rustovich said earlier, man. They're not about this war. And in this game, you actually, if I'm right here, and I go across this strait and attack an army right here, you lose advantage, because imagine you got your army crossing a water or a bridge, and you got somebody defending right here. It's very easy for them to pick you off, right? But because I have the perk called Strategist, crosses rivers and straits without advantage penalties. Yes, I don't have to worry about that. Hold up a second here. We gotta investigate something right now. Listen, Raz Koljina, listen, yo. Before you adopt a Zulu war form, you gotta talk to me first, all right? Because this is not it, okay? This marriage, we want to see a marriage counselor from this one, because I'll let it be for now, but I mean, maybe next time, give me a heads up first, talk to me about it. Good lord. Okay. I'm gonna move here. I want her to siege that down. And I won because she sieged it down, and I got war score from it. Check it out. Plus 26 from taking one of their counties. Okay. Usually you can't win wars by just doing battles. Usually you have to take some land too. But I think because that was a rebellion or a war for the claim on the Voivodate, that I could have won from battles. But there wasn't enough battles to be had. I needed to siege somewhere. Okay. Enforce demands. So, once again, because it is the Princess of Darkness mod, ordinarily these people are in prison automatically once they lose their rebellions. But because it's Princess of Darkness, I have to fight them first. So this is the guy I really want to imprison so I can take his duchy away. I give a 67% chance of getting it. Let's see. Oh, no. But I can try to imprison him again. What is that? End of war? Oh, yeah. Disband all. Hey, ransom. Ivanka. Yeah, I don't care. I think I did imprison people just without even trying. Yeah, I did. This guy. Duke whatever. You're definitely losing that dukedom. Negotiate really. Revoke titles. Revoke title. I'm taking your dukedom. I do not want dukes right now. And in fact, I would like to destroy that duchy tier title. It's going to cost me some legitimacy and 425 prestige, but I'm going to do it anyways. I do not want dukes right now. So I revoke it and I destroy it. I will have to get rid of Houghton. I'll give it to somebody random. I can give it to Count Wilhelm. Don't think I will. I'll find somebody random to give it to. Or somebody with decent prowess and doesn't hate me. So I want better... I want better knights, always. So I want them not to be a ruler because I don't want to give more people stuff. If I give it to my physician, what happens is that she is no longer my physician. So I don't want to do that. I might do her. But we do have evil hostile for our faves. But she has decent opinion of me. Wow. Is she zealous? She's not? I might be able to convert her later. I'm gonna give it to her. You can take that. She doesn't hate me. Oh, I love to see that. She doesn't hate me. Bahari, yeah, that's gotta change. You know, I'm Vladimir Rustovich, man. I mean, if you're not Regalis, you're not in. All right. Continuing on, every time you have these vassal rebellions, these factions that proc, you know, you gotta go through and take away their lands and figure something out. So this guy hates my guts. I revoked one of his titles. Oh yeah, he's the guy that I revoked one of his titles from. He hates me so much. He has 19 prowess. I think I'll just kill him. Honestly. I can't revoke another one because I can only revoke... Oh, because I consider Flesh Shears to be evil. I can revoke it. So I am going to revoke this guy's title. He's still my prisoner. Oh boy. A tough day for him. I revoked all of his counties. Usually you can just do one per war. Or titles, rather. Can I demand conversion? No. I'm going to grant her. Don't I own this? Yeah, I'm going to grant this to her. And that is Iasi. Yeah. Grant you Iasi. Should I actually give him more? I might get a conversion out of her. Let's see. I don't. Man, I hate that. Whatever. More prisoners. So this guy, he's my rival. And I took all of his lands. He's getting the axe. No questions about it. I might torture him first, just cause. I lose stress? Yeah, you're getting tortured, and then I'm gonna kill you, bro. Oh my god. Alright. And then I'm gonna kill him. Behead. Man, I hate to be you right now. This guy's a baron of somewhere. I don't know, I'm just gonna ransom him. Bye-bye. Another baron. But he isn't Regalis. Negotiate release. Demand conversion. Bye-bye. This guy is Regalis, vassal in my realm. He's not even one of my vassals. No, he's not. Okay, this guy. My prisoner. The barony of where? I don't know. I don't care. I am going to make him negotiate release, demand conversion. I just want more people who have my faith. Because that's something Vladimir would do. Yeah, you can keep breathing and sucking air. I don't even know if vampires breathe in this game. But as long as you convert. Oh, okay. The size of my place is shrunk so much I no longer have overextension. Awesome. Cool. As long as I stay beneath 50. I'd love to see that. Yeah, I'm not taking Masquerade Exposure. Okay, why do you hate me now? Oh, I think because you're zealous. Yeah. Or I am, either one. But you know, you are getting the bank conversion as well. I just want more cows, man. What is this? A ransom? He wants to ransom my son. Declined. That's my grandfather, by the way. Teresa is a vampire. Teresa. And she's aspiring blade master. She has pretty decent skills here, but she's trusting, gluttonous, lazy. She doesn't hate me. I would love to give her a county if at all possible. Ladislaw, my ghoul, revolted. I'm just gonna ransom him. I do believe. No, let's not move him to the dungeon now. Ransom. I like how simple this game is too, and how you can pick stuff. I don't have to know a bunch of keybinds and stuff. I just click it with my finger, man. Can't ransom. Well, you're staying locked up. Countess. Oh, my ghoul's wife. Ransom won't do it. You're staying locked up. And finally, you are staying locked up as well. So Teresa, I kind of want to try to give her a county because she doesn't hate me. So I'll put attack in that. Get back to her. Zara's still doing good. My wife's daughter, my vassal, who kind of hates me a little bit now. Haltume, I hold your duchy. Don't care. Okay. So we won that handily. Okay. Now I can start looking at increasing my domain here. Nah, I'm keeping Teresa. Nah, she's mine, man. She's getting put to work. So I'm gonna influence the burgers. I'm gonna influence the burgers here. Another ransom. Who are you? Yeah. I'll ransom her. Who is this? Who is this, your son? Yes, it's your son. When ghouls have children with humans, it creates something called a Zadruga, or a Revenant. And, basically they're better ghouls. This guy is already a Zadruga. And that's something that Chimichi usually do. They breed ghouls. So Chimichi have bred the most ghoul families. It's a feature of Chimichi people. I wish I had more ghouls. I got 4 more I can get. These people are gonna love me. So I might create more ghouls instead of making people into vampires. So I might as well max that out. Okay. I am going to attack her, I think. Let's look at her army first. Yeah, no, she doesn't stand a chance. I am going to attack her. And seize de jure. Seize the Duchy of Transylvania, de jure. I don't have enough prestige. Where'd all my prestige go? Oh, because I influenced the burgers so much up in different places. Okay, that's fine. Chill for a second. I'm going to attack the Council of Ashes. Make some more progress towards getting the entirety of the Voivodate. And I think that'll be it for this go around here. I gotta build some prestige up first. I'm no longer bleeding legitimacy, which I love to see. Okay. Oh, I gotta make sure I keep hunting. Take the choleric. Something in common. My wife becomes my friend. Love to see that. She'll have more opinion of me. Less likely to try to kill me. 100. And people can make schemes to kill you, and they call in people to help them. And the higher their opinions are, the less likely they are to try to help these people. You know, especially just she doesn't have traits that makes her do a lot of scheming, right? As opposed to I don't know, somebody deceitful. Look at that. Callous, she's more likely to try to kill people, you know? Brittany, Callous once again. Mithras, not really. I'm not really seeing deceitful anywhere. But that's a big one you gotta look out for. Okay. I just need some prestige. Can I get a crumb of prestige, please? If at all possible. Oh, man. I could put prestige here, too, to upgrade that. I chewed through a lot of Oh, my hideout. Oh, I forgot I can make that better. Martial perk. Boom! Give me that Serve the Crown. Now that I have Served the Crown, I think I can get rid of this focus here that I have in authority. Because right now I have Subtle Lawgiver Influence. That's plus 10. Plus 0.10 control. We got 0.71. So you have plus 0.71 in control. If I were to get rid of... that'd be less than 50 though. Can't do it just for right now. I think one more upgrade subtle lawgiver influence or significant lawgiver influence would make it to where I can get rid of that. God, it's a mouthful, man. Alright. Ooh, she looks old. 69, I'm just like her blood. Let her go. My nephew keeps getting imprisoned. I don't care. Come on in, Ladislow. This is my ghoul. This is my main man. Matter of fact, he might be able to join my coterie. Not very good, though. Not very good stats. Serve me well. Okay, I have another perk I can get here. Keep getting these perks, guys. This is what you want here. This is just keeping me more survivable. That's all that's doing. Do I have enough? I have enough prestige now. I am going to proc this war. Okay. I'm really hurrying on this because I do not want Tremere to swoop up this land here. 6 months to go on that. He might try to counter siege my county of Targuju. 9 months versus my 5 months. I don't think he gets that off. Oh, he might. He might get it off. Yeah, I'm gonna go fight this guy. Fight him off. Run him down like a dog. He can't get away. My army speed is insane. Teklifa, my guess. Yeah, you can have him, man. This is a different... This is a guy over in Polania over here next to Vishilania. Yeah, have that guy. I don't care. He's a human. Council of Ashes Warbanner? +1 knight? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. You put that inside your royal court. This is my royal court, which is empty, because I'm not in it right now. I usually sit right here. If I can hang up this warbanner. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's go siege for here again. If his county builds, if his troops build back up too quick, he might start sieging another county again. Too quick for me to get this siege down. I don't think he will. I'm already at 5 months left. I think I get this county off before he sieges anything. And I don't really care. What is this? Count has accused Duchess whoever of having an affair with... Man, I don't care. I don't really care if he sieges down like Galati or something, you know what I'm saying? Vulgaris, who cares? I don't want him to siege my counties. Because this is the war target. Faher. Actually, they both the war target. I'm sieging both his counties. Whatever. He can have 1 or 2 of my counties, but if I siege both of his, I win by default. He only has 2 counties. Matter of fact, I already won that from the combined war score from the battles and for sieging his capital. Yeah. I get both counties. So be it. Disband all. Okay. I have to give up these counties to somebody. Somebody who likes me. Okay. Always. Not a ruler. We're gonna go with prestige. Or prowess, rather. Clicking over here. Don't mean to do that. And matter of fact, wait, is that still not a ruler? Yeah, not a ruler. My champion. You can stay my champion. Lord Ruthwin. But he doesn't like me that much. Khaldun. But look at that prowess. You know, he's a 4th generation too. He's gonna try to revolt, probably. But I kind of want him to, because then I can force him to convert. So I'm gonna grant him both of those titles. And would you accept demand conversion? He does not. Nobody ever does, man. Who's rating me? Yeah, I don't care. Okay. Finally, I have some money built up too. Plus 11 gold a month is insane, but I need even more than that to be comfortable. Claudio is a human. An armored mule will be useful. I don't have money. I do have money, but I'm not gonna give to any of these guys. My vassals get tax relief. And I get a weak hook on her. I'd use that to forcibly convert her. Yeah, you can get tax relief. And I can convert this guy for free? Hold up, who is this guy? A guy that hates me. Yeah, get converted. And that didn't happen. He converts too? Man, I love to see it. The business here is done. Okay, where is she at again? She over here? Yeah. Oh, I can't convert her again for 1267. Not good. Imprison? Use a hook? No. 28 opinion loss. Modify vassal. The Covenant, what is that? I don't really want any of this on her right now. I might lose this on her. 1265. I'll have to wait until... I will have to wait until... Command conversion. 1267. To command conversion. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that off on her. Kind of sad. But whatever. Okay, one more event here. Remain here in the grandest of courts. Are they vampires? 0 prowess, 0 prowess. And they're humans. Yeah, tell me some wonder, man. Yeah. Yeah, give me that legitimacy too. I need that. Okay, that's a good stopping point here. We've further upgraded our domains, you know. We broke apart a strong duchy. We released this guy to the dogs. You know, probably White Rooster's probably gonna swallow him up. No, she's weak right now. Well, maybe fucking Shadow Curtain does. But, because I don't want him up here expanding, making my realm even bigger, more people that hate me. I just want to consolidate this way. But yeah. And also, I took the Duchy Council of Ashes here, taking further into the Voivodate. And I'm working on getting all of Transylvania. That's going to be in, probably I'm going to focus on Bihar in the next video. Definitely I will. After that, possibly the Eastern Lords. And all the while, I will be increasing my domain, how much money I'm getting especially. And I'm also in the next video going to try to upgrade my Haven. And that gives you crazy benefits, like increasing my herd size, more experience growth for all my perks, a bunch of other really cool things here. So yeah, that's about it for now. Thanks for watching. You know, if you have any questions about anything I went over today or anything you want to see happen later, just let me know, man. I'm more than happy to do it. And that's about it. You know, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.